this grime?
A little grime.
We're back with the O&A program in studio. Rich Voss.
What's happening, man?
And his fiancée, Bonnie, on the lesbian couch. Oh. I wouldn't sit where you're sitting, by the way.
Well, that's where he was licking when we came in. Listen, I'm a little tired.
Yeah. It's not about you, douchebag. Let me introduce your friend here, Dave
you looked
Mordell.
at me already.
And Dave Mordell.
Good morning.
Hey, I can't believe you've never met Anthony.
I never met Anthony. No, I just heard really great things. I really did. Honestly,
I feel
as
like
much
I
as
know
you guys
you
hate
now.
Rich Voss, he talks about Anthony like he...
Me and Rich have.
What did you say last night? How much he carried this show?
I said he's a genius.
Yeah, that's what
he
said.
is. He's an ad-lib genius.
Yeah, and then you said that continually over the bit we were listening to, so I never did get to hear him.
You know, Anthony's brilliant. Opie's good with the knobs. Opie knows how to turn a knob.
He knows the volume from bass.
I know.
Rich Voss feeling good in front of his friends.
No,
all right. Game on.
It's just because I'm just having all my. I'm getting all new windows from Hillsborough Glass, so I'm in a good mood.
What is Hillsborough Glass, Rich?
They're putting in the windows at my house.
Oh, they are. Oh, so they're good at that kind of stuff. Then?
I already earned my money. And look what else I got that I brought for you guys. You're gonna like this. My new T-shirt that says "Voss sucks." I'm gonna go with the flow from the message boards.
Right.
Ugh. Dave, carry it today.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Oh, man. I can't wait for Hillsborough Glass to get over to your house today.
Why are you making it this easy for us to kill you today?
Because I'm just.
That is the worst font you could choose for a T-shirt.
Yeah. What do you mean?
It's a black shirt that says "Voss sucks" in the worst white
basic
font.
White.
Yeah, because I'm just a plain guy. I'm an average guy.
I like it, actually.
Yeah,
you
like
that?
Convince
I
us.
do. I actually do like it.
No distractions or anything. It's
Nothing.
right there.
Yep. No cleverness that you got to get. Nothing. Nothing like that.
Just a black shirt with truth on it.
Yeah. No good taste. Yeah. Wouldn't you save money by coloring them on there and then just kind of ironing it so the wax stays in?
That's what I wanted to do, but just a couple guys that can call in from the boards and get one.
Dave?
You could have one, but I don't have XXX. You lost weight. You look good.
You do look good.
Oh, thanks.
He's got a roll that's coming
Fine,
up.
Dave and Richard talking.
No, you look really good. I like the hair. And
Dave was saying just before we went on Mike's here that he stayed at Voss's place. Is that the first time you've stayed there?
Yeah, that's the first place I've stayed at the new place. Yeah.
It's creepy, right?
It's really creepy.
He's so proud of this.
You should hear him talk about his decorator. Like there's somebody that really exists that did it. Like he didn't just find it that way and just move stuff around.
He's got furniture that people died on.
Yes. We moved the furniture. You know how obsessive compulsive this moron is. We moved the furniture last night about 4.5 inches. He could barely watch the movie.
Oh man,
because the marks on the carpet it was so uncomfortable.
What a man!
And then we had to move it back. It took about 4 or 5 minutes to actually line it up. And he's such a.
You're another OCD guy.
Yeah, well, you want things the way you want them. Your house is your house.
I'm not going to argue with you on that one. I understand, but.
Funny comedy we're watching, Hotel Rwanda last night. Did you watch that? He should have won that Oscar, hands down.
I said
oh, my God. This is like deja vu. Anthony was saying it just before the show.
You want me to tell you why he didn't win it? You want me to give you the main?
Oh, boy.
No, listen to me.
You see Norton's eyes get really
Only
wide.
because whenever the hands go up, it's not going to be smart.
Exactly.
Listen to me. Here's the thing. That happened in '94 during the Clinton administration. So the Academy did not push that or give him the Oscar because they knew millions of people would go see the movie. He won the Oscar, and people would know how bad that administration was during it. So,
like it matters at this point?
Yeah, because if we ever invented a time machine and gone back to that era,
isn't that a good theory?
You can really criticize him and shake your finger at his face and go, you...
Now he doesn't get to be president again.
Well, also because...
Of course, because of the amendment also, but... Wow, I wonder how long it took him to come up with that,
now I got to defend the left. I got to disagree with that. There's probably some other reasons, but behind because it's not like a fun role like Ray Charles was, but I don't think
that's a fun role. The guy's banging dope and screwing people on the road.
But it's still a positive role.
Yeah, it all works out.
He's a blind guy, politically correct.
Kind of like your life. It works out in the end.
Should have won though.
Yeah.
The guy's really good.
Yeah, he was
got nothing.
When I met him, Don Cheadle, he came up to me at the golf course. He goes, "Oh, I saw you on Last Comic." He goes, you were funny. I'm friends with the director. Then I saw him like 5 minutes later. I go, can we take a picture together? I went from a peer to a fat chick like that in a second. I actually just called myself a peer with Donnie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
you went
did.
from a peer,
Boy,
throw yourself off one.
How you haven't won an Oscar, I don't know. I mean, because that's.
I don't know if you saw the gynecologist.
See, now it's catching. Now I suck.
Now you should
Jordan
Jordan
riding your
that he
car.
asked him for his 5-iron.
Hey, Dave.
Can I ride in your golf cart?
You got to say it like, hey man, let's get a picture. You got to do it like that. Like it'll be fun for both of us to do this. Even though he knows you're being a fan, I've done that many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like 50 rungs below, and I'm like, come on, let's just do a picture. Like it'll be fun to show my nephew.
Dave, I guess that didn't work with Bobby DeNiro, did it, Jimmy? When you slowly touched his arm and went, Bob.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Where?
Oh, you haven't heard that story yet?
My first celebrity shoot down, I had never been turned down. The first one to shoot me down was DeNiro.
Where at?
The Billy Crystal premiere.
No.
Fucking 700 Sunday. I didn't know
Walks
DeNiro.
up, gently touches his arm and goes,
Oh, how creepy.
Bob.
Dude, they said,
Bob.
They said no cameras. You could not bring cameras to this. I saw Harvey Keitel, and I was like, I just no camera. But I brought it up, and then I saw DeNiro, and I saw my manager's assistant, and I'm like, just come on. And she's like, I can't. I'm like, just fucking come on, take the camera. And I just touch his forearm, and he's standing there with Grace Hightower. And I go, Bob?
How creepy is that?
Like, I thought that he would think...
You look like Yoda when you do that.
He's so famous, I thought that he would, like, hear me call him Bob and think that he must know me.
Right.
I figured that was the inside track.
Like he goes to the same rest area.
I'm not saying it's not stupid, but I'm like, I asked him for a... I know what I should have said. I have it planned.
I remember calling Richard Harris Rick one time.
That's it.
Never fell
But wait,
for it.
how did he say no to you? What did he...
I said, I should have talked to him about being a comic and king of comedy, but I just panicked. I'm like, can I get a picture with you? And he goes, nah, I just want to go see... I got to go... He's doing a celebrity picture. He's like, I just want to go see Billy. He's like, if I take one, a lot of people will ask. He was polite. He wasn't a dick. He just, whatever.
Blew you off like you were a retarded child. You got to be all nice about it.
And then Billy Crystal snapped at me.
He yelled at you?
Yeah, because I got a picture with Yogi Berra and then Rob Reiner. And then I saw Billy, and I just went, I'm a comic. You were great tonight. I want to get a picture. He goes, no cameras. And he walked away.
Oh, what a
who is this?
Billy Crystal.
What an untalented pile of,
Thank God someone's saying that.
I can't
I'm
stand
sick
Billy
of the
Crystal. He makes me
accolades
sick in
this-
everything he's
I
ever
like
been in.
his films.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up. We know you have the
Watching
same
him on the
managers.
Oscars, it's like watching Nathan Lane. Enough with the dancing and singing and posing your head on fucking cartoons already. All right? He was partners with Dave Hawthorne, who struggles now, and he won't fucking help him. He stinks.
Like
he should be a third guy on the Don and Mike show. That's how bad he is.
Those guys are hilarious, though, man. That little thing
fuck.
they do
Hold on,
with
Frida's
the
calling
news.
from the bank.
Yeah.
Standing on line. Hold on, it's Frida again. I'm driving down a hill. Oh.
Out to lunch is the show.
What happened? I don't know what's
show,
going on.
Out
Yeah, I
to
don't
lunch
get it.
where he was smashing that awful Frida because that bitch stinks and she's not funny. Stop wrecking your fucking mediocre radio show by letting her call in.
So Out to Lunch is the guys in Baltimore, I think?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're syndicated to JFK and DC.
And they're big fans of our show. I
Yeah, they
guess.
love you guys. They hand out stickers for your radio show.
That's so weird.
That's like the lowest self-esteem
I know,
radio
it's like-
guys. Let's hand out stickers for them.
Why don't you promote your own show?
I know, because the guy has like this enormous head, so I'm surprised he even goes out in public. But they're fucking big fans, and we're on there. So I'm fucking trashing Don and Mike because you know why they're not fucking funny? Because they won't have comics in. Because comics will outshine them, and if they were funny and secure like you guys are, right, and lazy, you're lazy too. This way you get comics, you're just too lazy, fucking zeros. All right,
We were just watching the clock, waiting for you to come in, knowing that we'd get a good hour, and then I could just sit here,
Yeah.
And so they won't have comics in. So now you had to hear them and go, oh, you want a war against, they're blaming these kids. These kids didn't do it. I did it. All right, I'll take a war with you fucking idiots. All right, what are you going to do? You're going to keep me off of TV? So they go after these kids, right? And they go, oh, you want to war? And we're listening to them on not one funny line
They're
in
not
40
funny.
minutes.
No, how about this? Here's a war. You're a fat fuck. Your wife is an unfunny cunt, and your breath stinks. I said that. Jim Norton and Rich Voss agreed.
Yeah, I agree. Here's a war. Why don't you have a war on weight, you fucking buffet molester? All right? Stop eating.
You've been kicked out of every major market. You fucking can't make it. You sucked in New York. You sucked in Philly. You got booted out of Buffalo. How's that? The guys from Out to Lunch are not saying this, although I'm sure they agree with it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Opie and Anthony.
No.
I thought you were really yelling at you two.
Now we're going to have a problem.
You want a war? That's what they
Pick out
said.
a small radio show like
Yeah,
that.
two guys that are making like fucking under $20,000 a year. You want a war? What are you going to do? You fucking jerk-offs.
All right.
We should lighten it up. Let's talk about Hotel Rwanda for a few minutes.
Yeah.
I want to back up, actually.
Love the machete scenes.
Yeah. I want to back up because Dave stayed at Voss's. And you got to walk the listeners through Voss's place. It's just, you've never been there, right, Ant?
No.
It's like
I go there.
It's a bunch of antiques.
Yeah.
Go
First off, you have to go through the garage to get to his house. There's no, like, front door or nothing. You go through the garage, and it honestly looks like the cement is cracked, and the water runs down the cement. And
he's very proud of this
You think,
place, by the
how
way.
good can this get once you get inside? And you're horribly disappointed.
Really?
Yeah, it's... And then there's the Wall of Shame, which, come on, you got to admit.
Wait, he has the worst memorabilia.
It's
I
horrible.
got some good stuff.
He's got stuff from shows he wasn't even on.
It sounds like it would be good stuff. Like, here's
Why don't you do a fucking Cribs at my house, and we'll see.
Explain the Woodstock photo. I mean, everyone knows Voss was one of the comics at Woodstock.
It was taken from a helicopter.
He's got a picture of himself. He pretty much, like Dave said, he has to circle where, which person is him on stage. And it's framed. It's done with an Instamatic camera or something, one of the throwaways.
I'm sorry, Woodstock wasn't as big as your Asbury Park show, but let me tell you something. We're 12 fucking drunks and,
at least I got a nice digital photo of me
shut
on
up.
stage.
All right, your fucking main guest was Jeff Norris, you fucking zero. Okay?
But this is the original Woodstock.
Dickie Betts. He couldn't get him on stage because he was beating his wife.
Well, that was the beauty of that show. We got Dickie Betts the day after he beat up his wife in a hotel room. You beat that.
That's a good fucking...
Way to go, buddy. You were on.
That's a good poster of me at Woodstock.
It's awful. And no one's brave enough to tell you.
There's pictures of, like, celebrities, and all you can see is, like, part of an arm around him. and then he points to that with the red marker. That's his arm. They're really, you got to admit, they're pretty bad.
You know what? Do a Cribs at my house. Do it like you used to do, and you'll see some cool furniture. My house is... It's nice.
Look, it's your thing. You like the antiques.
Do you guys even do Cribs on this show?
Yeah, we've done that
Okay.
before. We do video and then put it up on the website.
Well, if you want, we'll do Cribs with you.
Yeah, you can do Cribs at my place. I don't care. I'm getting new windows in right now.
Hey, you got to see his balcony. Of course, you can only do it one at a time. I can't believe that you can't just add to that. I mean, it's terrible.
It's a townhouse. You can't start adding additions on a town. You live in a fucking trailer with 40 acres.
I know that, but you could do it slowly, is what I said. They're not going to notice slowly expanding the deck.
Square foot on it.
Yeah, exactly. Just move it on out, cut the hedge out of there. Because you got to admit, it's really small.
Yeah, it is. But I have two of them. I have one on my bedroom.
It's like a windowsill. That's how small it is, really.
That's his balcony?
It's pretty small.
You know, it's a nice place. I'm
happy.
It's a nice
place.
I'm 2 miles from my kids. I'm in the country. I'm out by farms. You know, there's not a lot of, gold teeth out there. It's nice.
That's everyone's goal, is to just eke a living out so you can move away from the gold teeth.
That's what people say. They go, do you live in a good neighborhood? And what they're saying is, how many blacks live by you? It's a code word.
Jesus.
What? That's just truth. It's just the political correctness. You live in a good neighborhood.
Bright Eyes is going to write a song about you if you keep this up.
Who is?
Bright Eyes. You missed it. It's an earlier bit, so... Someone out there's laughing, trust me.
Oh, there's a lull right now. Let's get back to Don and Mike.
Boss talks to God. Does God have to wipe his face off every 2 seconds?
I know when I'm on stage now, people are coming with like drop cloths, like I'm a Gallagher. See, I can go after myself. That's the kind of guy I am. I don't mind.
That's very funny.
You're not allowed to read the message boards after your appearance. Okay?
I'm just going nuts, and I wish he was dead. Oh, I can't feed into these people.
Are they that bad to you? Are they that bad?
There's a couple. There's fans. It's like anything. There's some 16-year-old kids sitting around,
Right.
But there's fans, and there's not. It's message boards.
I don't go to the message boards. I couldn't take that.
No.
I
don't even spit on people.
By the way, we should mention you guys are going to be at Caroline's all weekend long.
Yeah, Bonnie, Dave, and myself.
Yep.
And Russman Eve.
Russman Eve. Yeah.
But Bonnie, Dave, and myself were...
That's a really, really good show, man.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
You get to see Russ, and Russ is funny.
Tonight, tomorrow, and what?
Tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, tonight's Thursday. Okay.
Wow, look
tonight's
at that.
Thursday, and...
Dave, what have you been doing after the show?
I've just been touring. That's all I've been doing. And I've been home for a month, so it's been nice. I haven't done anything. Just sat at home.
In your trailer with 40...
Yep.
Where is
40
that?
acres?
Like central Minnesota.
Really?
Yep.
That's where you live?
Yep.
Minnesota.
Just weapons and sitting on 40 acres waiting for the...
That's some cold shit in the
It
winter,
is.
though.
It's bad.
Eesh.
It's bad. I have like seasonal disorder, so I haven't gotten out of bed for 3 weeks because the weather's been so horrible.
Like that depression?
Yeah, I just lay there, I can't do it. I can't.
I went to his house. He has rifle. We went shooting, and he's got like a fucking arsenal. He's like a militia guy. I swear to God.
Yeah.
And we're shooting.
Only I don't have a cause or nothing, so I can shoot at anybody.
Were you able to pull the trigger with those fingers? Or did you have to grab it with both hands?
I had to take the trigger guard off it so you get those stubby things in there.
And then he let me go up in the that lookout tower.
Yeah, the lookout tower.
Where the Asians shot the black guys.
Oh, the deer stand?
The deer stand.
You're close to that deer stand where that accident happened, or is that?
I'm about 100 miles from there.
Oh, okay.
That's close up in
Accident?
Yep. Yeah, that was no accident. He just shot him. Yep.
That was crazy. Those Asians went nuts.
Yep. Kicked him out of
crazy.
Yeah, it's from all the times in their stores where they get mouth off. They got even. Nothing.
We're all thinking, how racist can we get with this one?
I know, right?
Ben here yet?
No Ben. All right, we got Big Kev's Star Wars audio.
Ooh.
I don't know if we're gonna get to our stuff. We'll try to.
What is that? What is
Huh?
Nothing.
Big Kev.
Big Kev hosted a Star Wars event last night. 12:01 a.m. They played the movie for over 3,000 fans. Is it? 3,300. Yeah,
3,300.
16 theaters. And
This is the new one.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, so it was just loaded with geeks with lightsabers and stormtrooper uniforms. And we got some audio from, I guess, some of the revelers.
Yeah, Kevin went around and interviewed people here.
Here we have a couple of young Jedis, and what's your guy?
Oh God! A couple of young Jedis. Here's a couple of young Jedis. Ugh. That they come dressed as the characters is just the worst.
That's true, and that he sounds like Ed Sullivan is even more irritating.
Come here, son. Young Jedis.
Here we have a couple of young Jedis, and what's your guy's name?
Walter Reyes. Chris. Reyes.
Oh, you're another Reyes. You're brothers. I see. And you?
Spencer Ross.
Spencer. And you guys are wearing some sort of prefabricated Jedi robes and carrying sabers. Very nice. And let me ask you a question. How old are you guys?
19.
14. 19. And have you been told that you will not get any girls wearing these costumes?
Yes, plenty of times.
That's not true. I just made out with the girl 2 minutes ago. Her name was Princess Leia.
Made out.
Yeah, I saw her, and I think it was Prince Leo that you made out with.
Oh, maybe to you because she knocked you out.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
Uh-oh.
Can you put some Don and Mike on?
Wow.
When he said he was 14, did you try to get him in the car? Did you play your ice cream truck music that you have in your car?
All right, well, that's the first clip. He's just warming up.
Jedi mind tricks on you. You will be uninteresting. These questions will stink. He's out there in the field.
Yeah, here's Big Kev talking to a 9-year-old, Anthony.
This is cute.
This should be good.
Kids say the darndest thing.
All you're going to hear is, shh.
What's your name, mister?
Corey Perone.
How old are you, Corey Perone?
9.
And how long have you been waiting in line?
1900 million years.
1900 million years. Corey, let me ask you this question. How old are you?
9.
9 years old. You're seeing a movie that starts at midnight.
Yes.
Do you have school tomorrow?
Yes.
Do you know what DIFUS is?
Yes.
Yes, you will. It's in your future, my friend. You have fun, all right, buddy?
I know Dyfus. I am Yoda.
Very good.
I like to write the questions down and then proofread them. I like to find out if they'd be interesting or what the responses I might get from them.
Right, run through them, kind of think what might come back.
Yeah, what might come back.
Yeah. Well, I don't like to be critical. Track 3 is all ready. I look forward to the magic continuing.
Thank you. Hey, where'd you guys get that coffee? That's not the type of coffee we drink around here.
Boy, that's not good, is it?
Rock and roll
Hey,
deli.
kid, this wasn't $20.
Oh, wow.
He wants his change, Ricky.
Wow.
Give Mr. Voss
Keep
his change.
5 for yourself.
Really?
Yeah, buy yourself something.
Something nice.
$5 for the radio show.
He's got menus and wow stickers, but he doesn't have your change.
No,
Where's
Rick,
you
where's
can't
his
find
change?
the change.
There, he's
boy.
got it. Rick's not a thief.
There
you go. Quit shaking. God.
Let me
nervous?
see your nails today.
I swear to God, I feel like I'm getting...
Let me see your thumbnail.
Don't drop that dollar, please. Pick it up.
What are you, in the Muhammad Ali story?
He's a nervous kid. He's
a wreck.
Go buy yourself something.
Oh.
Did you just tip him?
Yeah.
An intern? You don't tip the intern.
Give
You're
me a
insulting.
$10.
No, he's going to get it back from him as soon as this thing is off.
It's not like he sold you a Mercedes.
I know what you're like. Would you get a little sandwich?
Yeah.
You're the fattest thing I've ever met. You're a nibbler.
All right.
God, I would love to tell that story about your money, but I won't, because I promise you I wouldn't tell that story. You ever hear the Meals on Wheels story?
No.
Oh, what a jerk.
What's the money story?
Yeah, you
I promise I wouldn't tell.
Rich.
On the mule.
I can't tell
Rich,
you.
let
I'll
him
tell you the Meals
let
on
him
Wheels
tell.
Let him tell the money story.
I'll tell the Meals on Wheels story. I can't tell the other story. 'Cause I made a promise, and I'm a stand-up guy.
Can we hear about it some other
Sure.
day?
Oh, yeah, of
So
course.
these
Yeah,
listeners
yeah,
will leave
yeah,
us
yeah.
alone because they'll harass us for the next year until the story comes out.
But
now.
that's one of my favorite stories.
All right.
I just can't tell it.
Is it bad?
Didn't we tell it on the air?
What?
Is that the story about his mom?
On the Meals on Wheels?
Yeah.
Yeah. You probably heard that one.
I
that
think
was
we
hilarious.
have told
Maybe
that
you have
one.
told that one.
And all the money he makes?
Hold on, you got to retell it.
Well, basically, his mom wasn't doing so well, so his sister called and thought, we should get him some help, and Meals on Wheels is like $80. And this idiot stops and actually goes, could I get that?
Yeah.
It's $80 a week for all that food?
$80 a week. He wants to get
Who
Meals
thinks
on
about
Wheels.
that? I mean, his mother is ailing, and he's worried about, you're not home anyway.
Wow. I'm just saying it's a good deal.
So's Goodwill.
Yeah, you ought to go to one of those boxes and just pull clothes out.
Just take stuff out of there. They got Ben Sherman.
Yeah, they got nice suits.
I put a lot of stuff in those Goodwills.
I know you do.
Yeah, see homeless guys walking around with Voss Sucks t-shirts.
Yeah, and they're looking at it going, this font is horrible.
I don't appreciate the font.
I may be drunk.
Actually, to be fair, a lot of people want the Voss shirt, so.
Do they?
Yeah.
RichVoss.com.
Yeah, like you can't make your own. That's the sad part. With an old shirt and a printer.
Thing.
Yeah,
exactly.
You're supposed to come up with a design that they can't.
Something you can copyright, not just letters.
Right. All they need is some iron-ons and they're ready to go.
That's all right. It's a whole other meeting when I send it out.
I'm sure it is. Let's go back to Big Kev's Star Wars interviews, Anthony.
Like Big Kev's put his head down like,
I don't think it's going to get better, do you?
No.
Who should bet on that? Is it going to get better?
Well,
Yeah.
he talks to 4 chicks here, so this should
Okay.
be
Ooh.
some hot conversation.
Amongst this sausage factory, there are 4 lovely young ladies. And what's your name?
Alicia. Swamini. Colleen. Alice.
And Alice, which is not her real name at all. And how long have you girls been waiting online?
Actually, only about a half an hour. Yeah, half an hour.
And you're all really excited about the big Star Wars movie, are you?
Yeah, very excited.
And why are you excited?
Well, because I love all the movies, and I really wanted to say it.
Are you aware that you're like one of the hottest girls on the line?
Thank you.
Wow, you're trying.
I just want you to know. And how does it feel to be, pretty much out amongst the geeks, as it were?
Oh, it's great. I love it. The geeks.
You're not the geeks.
No, really.
You're not the geeks. You have to trust me on this. You're not the geeks.
He's trying to pick up this guy. The only thing that would make this interesting is a Bill Curtis narration of how they were found in a shallow grave in their house.
And it shocked the city.
They were just going to the movie.
With a 9-year-old. I can't remember the kid's name, otherwise it would have been funny.
They continued to watch the movie and then went with Big Kev over to his house.
They were found wrapped in a Voss Sucks t-shirt.
And then he carbon froze them.
Foul play? Not in New York. I wish I could do a Bill Curtis. He's such a great.
It's pretty good.
Is great. I was watching a show last night, and as I'm listening, I turn to my girlfriend and go, when you hear his voice, you know it's not going to be a good story. This is just not going to be about, and they lived happily ever after. It's just going to be pedophiles and death and murder.
Can you imagine being one of
and
his kids? Son, you're going to need to come in here. Oh, no. Mom's dead.
I walked in and found Mom's bloody corpse sprawled on the floor. Her headless torso was...
Appeared to have been sexually assaulted, but I wasn't sure. You're right. There's nothing good coming after Bill Curtis' voice.
Nothing. You hear that voice, you just know you're going to see some kind of horror on the screen. Love those shows, though.
Let's see if the interview gets better here.
Right?
Can I say that?
Their side, so I guess.
Yeah.
I just want to say this one is actually captivating.
Really?
Yeah,
You're captivated?
It's good.
We'll see if I'll make it.
How many guys have hit on you ladies so far this evening?
Counting you?
None. 5.
5?
You lost count. Maybe 15.
How many of them had lightsabers? And I mean the plastic toy kind.
Oh, out of 15. Out of 15.
Nice. All right, you guys have fun. In what can only be kismet. Anthony with the graduation Jedi robe. And what was your name again?
Alicia.
They actually know each other and are hugging and kissing on the line.
This is a spoof on interviews, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people here.
That's really disturbing.
Like
I'm
Kev's
a
red
computer
carpet
dork.
interviews.
What can I say? I really do.
Unbelievable. I'd like to thank Eric for giving me a DAT recorder with dying batteries.
This is a
Too bad. Too bad.
Not soon enough.
They weren't dying. They weren't dying. They were killing themselves.
Let's arc out. Who's with me?
Oh, well. You know, that's the
Were you
thing
really
about an
captivated,
interview.
or were you just trying to be nice?
Blame it
You're
on
right in there, huh?
Blame it on the batteries. Sure.
What's that, Kev?
Blame that interview on the batteries dying.
Hey, the batteries make me sound uninteresting.
No, he's saying Captain. There's a guy that tells me to fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
All right, so he's good.
I heard they're playing that tape on NAMBLA's website. That's a good line, all the young.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
That's a good line. That
There's
was a good
8
line.
people that know what that is. I'm one of them, but I thought it was funny.
Wow.
Something.
Let's go to Floyd in Georgia.
Right.
Floyd, what's up?
What's going on, O&A? Little Jimmy.
Hi.
Hey, Rich, I just got one thing, man. I want to hear you say fucking filibusters on Thursday. Punching up.
Filibusters on Thursday, fucking up. See, that's not where I screw up, dummy.
Yeah.
You don't have any S's in there.
All right, here we go. Big Kev outside Star Wars talking to black folk.
Oh, okay. That's another angle.
I have found a couple here. And what's your name, sir?
Tony.
Koyan.
Tony and Koyan. Let me ask you this, Tony and Koyan. I'm looking around. I'm looking around at some 3,000 or so people, and you two really sort of stand out. Why is that?
We represent Orlando Calrissian and Mace Windu.
So you're saying that you're black people?
Absolutely.
Are you aware that right now, by my count, including the two of you, there are 5 black people here?
No, I wasn't aware of
We
that.
thought we were the only ones. Actually, we thought we were the only ones.
What prompts you to come to a theater that is predominantly this evening?
This would be better if you just slowed it down a little.
Exactly.
You know, it's
I
really
like the
like to a dead stop.
It's uncomfortable.
What prompts you to come to a theater full of white folk in the year 1962? There's black people at the theater.
If you'd done those interviews, would you have turned in the tape?
No.
The
batteries died before I even got there.
I didn't even make it to the theater.
It never would have made it back into the car.
No.
Tape would have been stepped on.
I would have said no one showed up for the premiere.
Yeah. No one showed. Just
no
me.
one showed. I don't know what happened.
I think you guys
I think I had the wrong movie time.
You're riding Kev too hard. I sense a big laugh coming in this one.
All right,
I think it's the
all right.
I absolutely do.
the big finish.
I do.
That is predominantly this evening, anyway, serving, let's say, shall we say, white people.
We live close. We live pretty close to here, so.
Well, it's Star Wars. We're all family, so it doesn't matter.
That's very galactic of you, sir. Very galactic. Do you have any final words for the other African Americans standing in the line?
Represent, and may the force be with you.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Have a good time.
No, you have a good time.
No, you have a good time.
Wow. I hear there was a problem later on, and we have a clip of Kev.
Oh, that uppity nigger went and hit me on the head with a shovel.
You sound like Slim Pickens.
No, you have a good time.
That could be your catchphrase, Kev.
I was just thinking he's going to try and make that his catchphrase. You're going to see it on T-shirts just like Bosses in a couple of years.
Yeah.
No,
it's always good when you say,
no, you have a good time.
It's always good when you say, let's say, and then you follow it up immediately with, shall we say.
Right? Let's say, shall we say, say.
Let's say, shall we say.
Oh, I am so safe on the boards tonight.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, it's almost like they brought in a ringer.
I
know. Be kind to Boston.
Did the kids online?
Let's do a really uninteresting interview so that Boss doesn't get his ass handed to him.
Big Kev, they're smashing you.
He's huge, by the way. He's huge, and he can get to you a lot faster than me.
Did you notice anything on this line? Yeah, you have a microphone.
No, you have a good time.
Hey, listen, I'm just going with the flow here.
Well, we enjoyed it. I don't know why you had to pick on it.
Here's a guy that tells Kevin to fuck off.
Uh-oh.
Right?
What's your name?
Edit this audio.
My name's Dennis.
Dennis, how are you tonight?
Pretty well.
Dennis, I stopped to talk to you because I noticed a couple of things. One, you're reading a book. What is that book?
The book is a visual dictionary of Revenge of the Sith.
The Visual Dictionary of Revenge of the Sith. Uh-huh. And what is a visual dictionary to Revenge of the Sith?
I really couldn't...
In your own words.
I couldn't precisely tell you. It was on sale in the lobby of Barnes & Noble, and I had a lot of time to kill. It seems to be a collection of close-up photographs of visual elements in the movie, different characters and stuff.
Are you aware that this book is designed for 5 to 7-year-olds?
I actually kind of got that from the design, but basically it seemed like it would be the least immersive book to standing on a line with people.
And so, based on the fact that you knew it was a kid's book, you bought it anyway, I'm presuming because of the pretty pictures.
What's this for?
XM satellite radio, sir.
Oh, okay, that explains the smart-ass attitude and the stupid look on your face. Why don't you go fuck off?
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Wow.
Whoa.
You took
that.
Confrontation.
You took that.
Wow.
Why didn't you pull out your lightsaber and have a little sword fight with him?
Yeah, not the lightsaber in your hand either. Waka waka.
Waka waka.
Wow.
That's it.
Hey, will you guys let me do an interview at like an insurance seminar? I could make it wacky.
Yeah, give me some fully charged batteries.
Well, I don't want the fully charged ones in case it goes wrong.
I want to hear that.
Ooh. Wow, that
This is pretty interesting, though.
That was, yeah. That guy told you.
Kev, you went out there and you were out there.
You sure did.
Was it followed up with, come along, mother?
Let's go to Chuck in Ohio. Chuck?
Hey, how you doing, Opie and Anthony?
Hey.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hi, Chuck.
Hi. I don't know what we done to make you guys mad at us as listeners, but we're sorry. We really are. We don't deserve this punishment anymore.
Wait, now, did you not like the interviews?
No, I love them, actually.
All right.
Have a good day.
All right. Let's go to Dugout Doug. Dugout Doug.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Hey, man.
Hey, Kev, I wanted to congratulate you on graduating from the Bruce Kelly School of Interviewing.
Oh, he kind of did sound a little like XM's own Bruce Kelly from the 80s station.
I'm actually surprised we got that whole thing without you actually referring to Episode 3 being the interlocular.
There you go.
All right, Dugout. Thank you. We have another clip here, Anthony.
Wow, there's another one?
That's Kev. All right.
Only a couple more. He talks to an ugly chick, Kev.
It was a chick dressed as Princess Leia.
Princess Leia.
Dressed
Ooh.
as Princess Leia.
After this, I got some other interesting audio. There's like some outtakes from a wiretap between two dentists.
All right, what's your name?
Devin.
And where are you from?
Kearney.
And Devin is wearing a lovely Princess Leia getup.
Mm-hmm.
Did you make this yourself?
No, I didn't. I bought it like 8 years ago. Halloween costume. Came with the wig.
Nice. And she has the bread roll hairdo happening, and she's quite the looker here on the line, and she's getting a lot of looks from the young gentlemen who are walking up and down the line, searching out the young ladies, all 6 of them.
Lady in a costume. I'm the only lady in a costume.
You may be right. I haven't seen a lot of ladies at all, let alone in costume. How long have you been waiting?
Since about... Hold on. Since about 5 o'clock? No, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock.
That's not bad. 6 hours for a movie waiting online. That's good.
Not bad at all.
Have a lot of the geeks been coming up to you trying to get the phone number, the digits, or whatever the Star Wars equivalent is?
Not really. I think they're pretty intimidated, actually. I've been taken. My picture's been taken though by a lot of people.
Of course it has.
Actually, some hecklers up in the front told me to get out of here because I wasn't in this one, and I said, if you know anything, you know I am. So, as Leia, of course,
Certainly.
Jeez. 4 dead D batteries were found in her anus later that evening.
We're not even looking into this case. This is Who Cares cold cases. Who cares? Who cares?
The police just threw their arms up and went,
Exactly.
went home.
Did the fun ever start over there?
The files sat in their office for over 20 years, where they will probably sit for 20 more.
There were actually other cases written on the back of these cases because they needed the paperwork. Don't whisper. Oh,
Why are you whispering, Rich?
Why are you whispering?
Impression.
Of what?
You can't do the impression? What impression?
Well,
Whatever they're doing right now, I can't do the
Why
impression.
couldn't you have given him the signal?
Anyone does a bad Bill Curtis.
Yeah, do Bill Curtis.
Yeah, do
We're
Bill
not
Curtis.
doing accurate Bill Curtis.
Just give it a shot.
Go for
Just
it.
do it again.
We're not
I'll
going to
do
make
it.
funny. Oh, yeah, because mine was so dead on.
It's just putting on some kind of an air.
Yeah, it is.
I'm Bill Curtis.
Come on. Just say I'm Bill Curtis.
No.
Look at him. Come on. What's Bonnie saying to you?
Don't do it.
Oh, you'll do your act on here, but not this?
I didn't do any of my act.
I
didn't do any of my... Wait,
Oh, there you go.
I didn't do any of my act.
Just say, I'm Bill Curtis.
I'm Bill Curtis. And
That's not bad.
Here we are.
All right, not bad.
People died at the interview.
You should have left it at just Bill Curtis. You really should have. You're doing so well.
I'm Bill Curtis.
Well.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, wait, should I turn around first and fix my hair and then do the impression?
Oh, this will be his opener for Caroline's all week. We've given him a little bit of encouragement.
Some
I should,
impressions
you know
now.
what? I should do other impressions. No.
That was good.
I'm Bill
That was
Curtis, and I got too much. I went over the top.
Bill Curtis, Columbo.
I heard a little
Cadaver,
Carson
you
in there.
come back to me.
Guys, we have one more clip.
Ooh.
The last clip.
Can we break it up into 2 so it sounds like 2 more clips?
Big Kev talking to gay guys online, right? Ooh. How's this one?
I don't know which one this is.
Of course not.
He just brings it all together.
This is just his own personal recording, that's why.
What's your name?
My name's Anthony.
Anthony, where are you from?
I'm from Rutherford.
Rutherford. Anthony, I can tell by your attire that you obviously have just graduated some higher education today. Oh, wait, no, is that a Jedi robe?
That is correct.
Uh-huh. And how old are you?
I'm 16.
Uh-huh. And did anyone tell you that you will not get laid wearing this robe?
No, not in the last couple of minutes, no.
Not in the last couple of minutes? You're not going to get laid wearing this robe.
Well, that's too bad, I guess.
And is this your boyfriend? What's his name?
No, this is my friend, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey?
Jeffrey.
And where are you from, Rutherford as well?
Yes.
And why are you guys waiting in line?
Because we're diehard Star Wars fans.
Nice. I understand that part of it. The waiting together and the gown, I don't understand. But the rest of it, I'm with you on.
What's that? That's extra.
And where's your...
idea. It was his idea. The whole gown thing and waiting together is his idea. You know, it was kind of far-fetched, but, you know, you only live once.
Yeah, that really sucked, dude. All right, cool. We'll have fun waiting in line.
Okay, terrific.
How do you know when there's the out cue? Like, how do you know where to end these? It just seems like there's no...
You imagine the barrel of a gun next to your head, I think, and then you go, that's it.
Blew out Opie's hand.
So I'm like, as you're editing this, whoever edited this, as you're editing, do you wait for a certain spot to cut it and say you're done?
It sounds like when it's like I guess whenever they wake up, they just hit the button.
How do you turn a Star Wars premiere into like a porno interview? How old are you? 14. You gonna get laid in that outfit?
I usually wear pants.
Just didn't quite work out.
Yeah.
Out in the field there.
Yeah, he was trying though.
No, I think he tried really hard, and I'm looking forward to his next work.
Absolutely. I've had more laughs watching Meet the Press.
That's Bill Curtis. Not Bill Curtis. No, I screwed up. What's his name?
Tim
Russert.
Yeah, Tim.
I'm Tim Russert.
He's a good-looking guy.
I'm Tim Russert.
That sounds just like him.
That's pretty good.
Do Tim Russert.
I'm Tim Russert. We're here outside of Star Wars, and a man is being handcuffed and thrown into a police car right now.
Well, who's Tim Russert?
I don't know.
All right. Different guy.
Hey, Bonnie, you have anything to say over there?
No.
Are you enjoying your fiancée?
Bonnie has 2 black eyes, hence the glasses.
Yeah, what's with the glasses?
Yeah,
You beating her up already?
She's reading for a role for Greta Garbo. You know, it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter because you guys are fucking setting me up because they're good lines.
No, you did a Greta Garbo reference.
Oh my!
We're not 75. Who gets that?
That's the other one. You should never have said that. We're talking. This is a year ago. We're in a rental car. We're talking about hot chicks. Who's? No, I know who it is. I'm talking about some honest modern day ones like.
I know. Angelina Jolie.
Exactly. That's
Jessica Simpson.
He brings up Gina Lola Brigida.
Gina Lola
from
Brigida.
Like 1943.
She was hot back in her day.
Of course she was, but we weren't anywhere near that
Lola Brigida.
And he made the noise like that.
Hubba hubba.
It was crazy. It was. You really seriously did. You have some problems.
I like old stuff. I just bought 3 pairs of PF Flyers online.
3 pairs of tennis shoes.
And I'd rather fuck them than Gina Lola Brigida.
What was she in?
Huh?
What was she in?
She was online at the Star Wars interview. She was in a million things.
She was in a couple of movies. Honestly, back in 1940.
You never heard of her?
She's very famous, but no one has thought of her in 30 years.
Heard of her, yeah.
No. She's been dead for 30 years.
Like, I think they made a reference on the Flintstones about how hot she was.
Exactly. They called her Gina Rolla Rocketa or something like that.
Exactly what they did with the whole Flintstone
and now
thing.
somebody over here can jack off to Hanna-Barbera. You know,
someone mentions lipstick lesbians. He goes, Eleanor Roosevelt.
She was a handsome woman.
That's great.
All right, well. The guys are hanging with us today. Rich Voss and
Are you
Dave
going to play
Mordal.
your first thing or no?
Yeah, we'll play a little of that when we get back. How's that sound?
It's so embarrassing.
These guys are going to be at Caroline's all weekend long with Bonnie and Russ
Maneve.
Maneve. He's very funny, too. It's going to be a great show. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at Caroline's.
212-757-4100 for tickets.
Bonnie. And some hot chick. Huh?
That's my friend. Oh, this is Satellite. It's in Minneapolis, huh?
Yeah.
It's a friend I met here in New York.
Oh, cool. Not your best gal?
It's my personal assistant.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Very nice.
All right.
She's younger than I am.
Yeah.
She's younger than my daughter.
I know. She's 23 and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a good age.
A lot of women like a mature guy. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Mature gentleman. Older gentleman.
Yep.
Stately.
Yeah, exactly.
Just keep her away from her dad. If she works things out with her father, you'll never see her again. That was Rich Voss that just said that.
Well, somebody here.
Finally, a good one.
Uncle Bassie on Instant Feedback said Voss is so archaic in his references. At one of his Chicago shows, he actually made a Dobie Gillis reference.
Oh, I did?
And wondered why only 3 people got it.
What was that?
Dobie Gillis reference?
What was that?
Drift Away.
No, that's not Dobie Gillis.
Oh, that's
Dopey Gray.
Dobie Gray.
All right.
Dobie
Gillis.
Who's
Dobie
Maynard Ferguson from
the show that Gilligan was on before Gilligan's Island.
Maynard G. Krebs.
Yeah,
Maynard G. Krebs.
The statue sat out front like this.
Yeah, it was a stupid show.
You want to update your act next time you go to Chicago. Mention the old Mrs. O'Leary's cow thing. You got a big laugh.
I guess
anybody remember that?
There was a big fire and everything.
I guess if
that St. Valentine's Day thing.
I guess if I would have said Dobie Gillis slipped in the disease, then it would have been hip.
Exactly.
It said Dobie Gillis. I like old references. If they get them, then they're fucking, I like them.
But you got to realize, everybody in the audience is like 25. 30.
That doesn't matter.
Even if they're 40, they're still searching for it.
Nobody's talking about Dobie
You got your Lenny Bruce?
It was on for a season.
I got my Lenny Bruce. Why? You want You can't play it in here. What are you going to play it on?
That's from
why
the
we're happy
Bruce
you got
era.
I got my Lenny Bruce when I was on American Dreams playing Lenny Bruce, my Oscar nominating and my Emmy nominating performance.
How about that Dumont Network, people? I got an old kinescope I want you to watch.
I also got when I was...
this one's a little scratchy. You can hear Thomas Edison in the background.
His walk-on music is, hello, my baby.
Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow, and she's dodging me. You want to buy a cotton gin door?
You're dead.
Hey, up in the balcony. Why aren't you laughing, Lincoln?
Oh, what a loser you are today. Do they know about the Leaning Tower of Pisa?
No.
Oh, that was... What? When he tries to write new stuff, he never researches anything.
Oh,
nothing. Absolutely nothing. So he did... We were on tour. He did this joke. Remember when France didn't want to enter into the war?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yes.
No,
so honestly, he goes, I don't want France in the war because, everything they build... how did that go?
I don't know.
It was, no. Anything they build... No, it was reconstructing Iraq. That's what it was, that France couldn't be involved because they weren't in the war. He goes, I don't want to build anything. Their tower leans.
So God.
We let him do the bit for 3 shows before we told him. And I go, no, it's in Italy. And he goes, yeah, Italy, France. He thought Italy was a town in France, like the capital. Just so stupid.
Classic.
Here's the best. He goes, well, how come people were laughing?
I would be howling. Of course they're laughing.
Wait, Bonnie, get on the mic,
you
man.
You can be on here.
Go ahead.
Sure. Just
Bonnie,
jump right
on
up.
mic real fast.
Your
Come
black
on.
eyes aren't going to hurt your voice.
Well, when we were in Edmonton, there was this, maybe 20 Native Americans sitting off to the side, and he looks over and he goes, Asian girls. I love Asian girls. And the audience is laughing. They all go, and start laughing because they know he's wrong.
Right.
And, it's like this weird energy in the room, and everyone's laughing. And he thinks he's killing, so he just starts doing Asian girl jokes, one after the other, and it's getting, ridiculous. And I'm running, I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh my God, this is horrible.
There's nothing
He's the
funnier
ignorant
than when he's
know-it-all.
messed up.
Oh, yeah.
He's the ignorant know-it-all. He is the ignorant know-it-all. That's a great term for him.
What did I say about the band that was on? Oh, Annie.
Oh, one time he goes, we were listening to the radio, and he goes, who is this? Do you know who this is? And I go, yeah, it's Annie Lennox. He goes, it's the Arithmetics.
You are classic.
You really are. I mean, I
just love it.
You couldn't write anything that stupid.
No, you can't put it on.
No.
Oh, is that great?
Wow. God, that was hilarious.
Italy.
Their buildings
Town in
lean.
France.
Yeah, their buildings lean.
Yeah.
Why are they laughing then? Because you're an idiot. You're an absolute moron.
Completely laughing at you.
Exactly. You got GED recipients in the front row going, no, that's not it. That's not France.
One time on stage, what did you call it? The to Sammy instead of Tsunami.
To Sammy?
Yeah, they were killed by a love letter.
To Sammy.
Why that letter hurt everybody?
I got hit by a big wave and I'm in a palm tree. Love you.
To
Sammy.
Go ahead. No, go ahead and defend yourself somehow.
No, here's the thing.
Yeah,
I got
you got a bad encyclopedia.
I got a lot. Go
ahead.
I got a lot of street knowledge. That's what I got.
Where?
From growing up, I know a lot of shit about the street.
And how much has that helped you lately? You can still talk about it.
You didn't understand that lean cuisine. You called it lean cuisine.
We
called it lean cuisine.
Let me just say that he's got sensual intelligence.
Oh, hey, look at that. There you go.
What does that mean? You know, she thinks she's so uppity because she reads all the time and everything. You know, on the train she's reading.
That reading's overrated.
You know,
yeah, it's the comprehension that you should pay attention to.
It's not a big deal.
It is a big deal.
I'm a good dad.
Dude, all that matters is that you're doing
And you
a show,
got street smarts.
and the crowd is applauding.
Yeah.
It really is.
They're applauding.
Did he say
Well,
it
they
twice,
were applauding.
too? They were applauding and applauding.
I couldn't believe I just heard that. I'm like, this has got to be a mistake.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? He goes, they were applauding. I'm like, oh.
Applauding. Can you get applause? Yeah.
So he just pluralized, you know.
You know what makes this a great country? Somebody with your handicaps making it to your level. That's what's amazing to me.
The beauty is that he talks for a living. That's the most amazing thing. The only thing you have is your words, and you get them all wrong.
It really is. And you've still made it.
Kind of a comment on the American school system.
Yeah.
You taxed them.
Oh, God, it's so horrible. Those still come up with that.
This is some new music as far as Rich is
Is this what the kids are listening to? But he can still find out where he can buy a lid of grass on the street, apparently.
Really? Yeah.
Mr. Street Smart.
Yeah, John in New York City. What's up, John?
What's up, boys? Boss, I got a question for you. Where you grew up in Jersey, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of street knowledge did you get growing up in suburban New Jersey, you tool?
Listen to me, you fucking homo. I grew up in Plainfield.
Plainfield, Somerset.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
I grew up on the Bushwick-Bridgewood border in Queens. That's where I got street knowledge, get my ass kicked by Puerto Ricans all day.
Well, that's because you're a pussy.
Wow.
I grew up Plainfield. I grew up in an all-black neighborhood.
Plus,
all
they grew
black.
up in a bad neighborhood, sir.
You know?
Yeah,
and plus, listen to me, dummy. I would cop crack on 168th Street, taking trains up to Harlem by myself. You're going to tell me about where you grew up in Queens? Please, put a cock in your mouth to get high and talk to me.
Up on 168th Street in Harlem.
What's that?
Oh, excuse me. Let's backtrack. Do what to get high?
I'm just saying, I didn't do it, but you know what I'm saying. You go to almost any length, and you go up to these places with guns pointed at your head, and it doesn't faze you, and you're going to tell me, oh, I grew up getting my ass kicked by Puerto Ricans? Please.
I got nothing. Goodbye.
All right, boss.
Gross from Oklahoma City is saying he's remembering back to a few episodes of Tough Crowd where Voss had such gems as people in Brazil speak Brazilian. And he talked about the parlay floor at the old Boston Garden.
I forgot. I slipped up on that. I knew that one was parquet, but I was so excited. I had
Parlay floor. The Brazilian thing, I just saw that again. It was me and Rich were like political debating or something, and I said Portuguese, and then he said Brazilian, and Colin goes, you know what really annoys me is that he just said Portuguese, and you repeated it and said Brazilian. He talks Brazilian.
The phones have exploded. Let's go to Rick in New Jersey. Rick, what's up?
What's going on?
Hey, man.
Hey, I saw Voss in Vegas last week, and a lady fell asleep during the show.
She did.
Came up to him after the show, and she says, I'm sorry about that. Voss says, oh, that's okay. It's happened before.
That's it.
Wow, that
show
was
was a
worth
killer.
a phone call.
Hey, Voss,
What's
how about when Jay Moore was in the studio, and they had you on the phone, and they were trying to get you to rip Jay Moore?
Yeah, so what are you saying? How about it? I'm not going to rip Jay. He's a good guy. He's a friend of mine.
Don't you have something on Jay?
What are you, fucking the FBI? What are you, Hoover?
He wears pants. He's always wearing pants.
These guys came up.
I didn't even get that.
What are you, the FBI?
Yeah.
What are you, Hoover?
What are you,
We're not after Dillinger here.
what are you, a G-man?
Listen here, you lousy screw. I'm not talking C.
Hand me that chopper. I didn't even catch that. God,
he's talking to Voss like he's one of the coppers.
Wow. Big jigs up.
Let's go to Chuck in Texas. Chuck.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
You're just a riot. Hey, I got a comment for Rich Voss.
Oh, here we go.
Rich, you're the modern-day Norm Crosby.
Oh, thank you. Is that a compliment?
Oh, you bet it is. He made a living out of mispronouncing words.
Yeah, but he had to write them down and then mispronounce them. Rich does it on his own.
Yeah. He was deaf, too, wasn't
Yeah,
he? Or
I think
isn't
he was deaf.
Isn't he still
Yeah.
alive? Well, we saw him recently at the
Trump roast.
The Trump roast. Oh, it was awful.
He didn't go on. Did he go on?
Oh, yeah, he went on.
It was so bad.
He did everything with jokes. Like, he would have a joke about two Jews walking into a bar, and he'd go, Donald's really good for the city. He owns a lot of bars. And speaking of bars, and he would segue into some awful old joke.
Everything.
Oh, speaking of Donald, I am taping The Apprentice tomorrow.
You are?
Where?
Yeah. I don't know, somewhere in
What do you have to do for The Apprentice?
There, I guess for the 4th season, some kind of, whatever.
You're not supposed to be giving stuff away about the episode.
Oh, you're right.
Good point, Dave.
Thank you. I didn't give it away.
I just saved you a contract.
You're right.
Wow.
Oh,
You're involved in some way with The
Apprentice. That's what I heard. Oof.
That was close.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you announce the winner of season 4 that hasn't even started yet?
I don't know.
All right.
Just a call. It's just another primetime network thing I'm doing. The American Dreams, a couple seasons of Last
Hey, the wall at home can look forward to another mimeograph. This is right off the copier.
Dittos.
Dittos, exactly. The blue one.
Ditto ink.
The blue ditto ink still smells good.
I'm the butt of a lot of jokes today.
Yeah, I know, and it wasn't supposed to be about you today.
Yeah, but I really like you, and that's the reason I do it.
All right, what about breathing now?
If only we had another interview to listen to.
Yeah. Well,
Kev?
Well, we do have a couple of...
Well, we have a bunch of things we could go to. We could either do Psycho Ex-Girlfriend phone calls. We could
I
do.
thought we were going to listen to your first show. You guys are really putting that off.
I know we have.
You guys
it is
really
so
are.
embarrassing. You know what it is? Opie is doing the rock jock thing because that's what he was doing. He was a rock jock.
Right.
It was the first show we ever did together. I was just a construction worker out on Long Island who did a few impressions and song parodies. So I come onto the show and I listened back to this recently. I'm too happy to be there.
Right.
I'm like I really had to pound down a few beers and stuff, so I'm pretty hammered. And to listen to it, I'm over laughing and just too happy to be there, and it's so embarrassing.
Did we hear some of it? A couple minutes of? I want to hear. I've never heard this.
This is so cringy.
Is Voss on there doing his Sprint joke?
No, this goes back like 11 years. Voss was sucking
what
cock
I mean.
for crack on 168th Street.
I just use that as a term. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, whatever.
19 years ago.
Voss is like Yogi Berra. Should we go to this? Look at me stalling some more. Steve in Jersey. Steve.
You?
What's up? Go ahead.
Yeah, dude, boss, man. You know, you kind of sound just like fucking Yogi Berra with his stupid things.
What's he saying? What did he say?
What do you mean by that, sir?
I didn't hear it.
You know, like Yogi Berra, fucking, when there's a fork in the road, take it.
Yogi Berra was well known for that kind of stuff.
For what?
I like how Opie just wrecks everyone's spot, though, on the call. Because the whole joke is for him to call up and go, hey, boss, you're like Yogi Berra. Opie goes, let's go to Steve in Jersey, who says boss is like Yogi Berra. All right, Steve? Yeah, boss, you're like Yogi Berra. All right. Opie just ruins the guy's,
Look at him. He thinks we're talking about the cartoon character. No, it's the guy, the baseball
But what's
guy.
he saying? How am I like Yogi Berra?
Yeah, that's what he's thinking.
Well, he's in the Hall of Fame. Is that what he's saying?
I think he is, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, he's in the Hall of Fame. He's a Hall of Famer.
I kill on stage.
I'm smarter than the average mongoloid.
I kill.
Oh, she's just going for the coffee. I thought she was going to slam you again.
She's hot. She's funny, man.
We all acknowledge that your wife-to-be is hot.
Just funny hot.
And we got
you know
to see her
what I mean?
boobs today. That was a special treat for her.
Yeah, she did that for everybody.
You didn't see?
Oh, miss everything.
No, she's a team player.
One time I did Tough Crowd, and we had to do a message to the troops, and
I remember that.
for the female troops, I flashed my breastises.
Yeah.
And but before I did it, I had to check them in the mirror in the green room, and to make sure that I would arch my back properly or whatever. And Norton was on the show, and he didn't know that I was going to do it. He just walked by and saw me checking my boobs in the mirror. Like, I just do that before every show.
A little show prep.
Sad thing is Norton had his nuts up around his belly button at the time. Look what I can do. Show and tell in the green room.
See, they're not all killers.
No, they're not.
See what happens? You get greedy. You get greedy and you wear yourself thin, and that's where I come in for the
I shouldn't have
knockout.
done the stuff you wrote. That's all.
Oh, I'm rubber your glue.
I'm sorry. That's very juvenile.
So I'd like to hear a little bit of this first show.
Oh, boy. Everyone's just bitching on instant feedback.
Just a little bit.
Stop it.
It is really
I
uncomfortable.
can't
watch my own first open mic tape, so...
I bet. It's
I
just
understand.
too cringe.
Boss showed his old tape. I showed my old tape.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, but we need an hour and a half with this stuff.
Oh, we'll
probably.
only hear a minute of this. That's all, couple minutes.
Here we go. It's
a preview.
Ed and I doing our first radio show together, yes. It's 11 years ago.
Oh,
Close to
God.
11 years ago.
Please just keep that in mind. Rock jock.
Oh, I can't even look.
Oh, it's going to get bad. I can't even look.
Long Island's best rock, WBAB Soul Asylum. Black Gold, Steve Miller, and the latest from REM. What's the frequency, Kenneth? As you do the nighttime attitude, it's Opie aboard. Thanks for checking out the program tonight. And we got another fine show planned for you guys tonight. We got my pals Joe and Anthony from Rotgut live in the studio.
Opie, how you doing, man?
Good, man. Just in case people don't know who you are yet.
Yeah, well, that
they are the famous authors of Gun Electric Shock OJ, which you're going to do live on the show tonight.
That's right.
And you're going to do other ditties.
Yeah, other wacky, kooky stuff, Opie.
I have to, be putting on a voice every second I'm on the air. I have to be over the top.
Oh, this is the worst.
This
is so uncomfortable.
Painful to listen to.
What was wrong with that? It was kind of like,
hey, Opie, how you doing?
Oh, shut up.
You're too happy to be there. You think, I'm going to be able to hang up my wrench after this night.
That's pretty much what I'm thinking.
And Opie's going, you know what? No one's going to make this work. A maintenance man. You know?
Yeah, but you guys made it, so it's not that bad. It's really not that bad.
Awful.
Let's hear more.
Yeah, I think that was pretty good.
I kind of like the music.
Shut up, Jimmy. Jimmy's just wincing in the corner listening to this.
Yeah, other wacky, kooky stuff, Opie.
We're a little bitter. We gave Eddie Vedder the idea to do that.
Yeah, there you go. That's what someone just said. You know, they heard Pearl Jam's version of Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, and they were expecting to hear the OJ version.
He sounded like he was heavily sedated, though.
All right, I need a ruling. I started a new bit yesterday. Celebrity Death Watch.
Right, yep.
All right, you might have heard this last night.
You know what?
Hey, what?
In 11 years, you went from boring host to boring host. Jesus Christ.
You're consistent, and that's very important in this business.
Yes, thank you.
Horrific. Stern will never say that you guys copied from him again after
this. God damn.
Can you rewind that just a little bit?
Are you sweating?
I am sweating.
I'm sweating over here. I'm all hot.
I'm sweating so bad.
It's horrible.
Good, you're really sincere and genuine.
It's awful.
I just want to hear like 5 seconds back because you say something about the celebrity thing and you I think you respond like
fuck you, Jimmy. Shut up.
It's a great idea.
Suck.
Wait,
eat me.
I want to hear the response. It's very.
He sounded like he was heavily sedated.
All right, I need a ruling. I started a new bit yesterday. Celebrity Death Watch.
Right, yep.
All right, you might have been.
Oh, have another drink, you alcoholic. Oh, God.
So hey, when did it change for you guys?
When we stopped really giving a fuck.
I guess when you started stopped asking for rulings,
right? Yeah. Shut up, God, you suck. Always.
Well, back then we still had to listen to bosses, so you had to do all this stuff.
I'm
sure that somebody put you up to this.
Well, I wasn't even employed by the station. I was just a guy that was coming in off the street.
Kind of like Boss.
Right. Just I had street smarts, and I was coming in just hoping to make something.
He would fix appliances for airtime at the studio. He was the maintenance guy there.
Was not.
No, he wasn't.
I was
that's a better
air
story. You went
conditioning
from maintenance guy to satellite radio.
Air conditioning
I
and heating.
air conditioning ductwork.
Yeah.
But not at the station.
Then had a band.
And then I had a band that did song parody. So I came in, and what I was trying, my dream and goal, was to get on the air full time and make a living of it. So anytime I was on the air, I was so happy to be there that I was so over the top, and it's just awful.
Right? Yep.
Shut up.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I like. Actually, can I hear that question? I actually like that part. I think it's a nice chemistry.
No. Stop it! I can't take this.
All right, I need a ruling. I started a new bit yesterday. Celebrity Death Watch.
Right, yeah.
All right, you might have heard this last night. Monday, Jessica Tandy, the old broad from Driving Miss Daisy, died. Hey, I'll take that contract. How old was she?
How old is she? How old is she, Jimmy?
I can't.
No, it's really good.
Can't
it's really
even
good.
That was a good one. Shut up. She's dead. You'll take the contract. I get it.
I can see what they saw in these two right out of the chute.
Absolutely.
You know?
What the hell were they thinking?
No, I think it's really good.
No, this is so bad. I can't.
Hey, it's opening in the air conditioning, guy. How did that not come up?
I like
you got to go through those different, make little train jokes or carrier.
I'm 6 minutes away from walking off this show, man.
Maybe your compressor's broken. Bing, bing.
Bruce Kelly is laughing at us.
I like the agreeing, though. You guys make Don and Mike sound like, fuck! I forgot the show name. It was supposed to be
good for you, you fuck.
Right, yep.
Yeah, but what's it say about the other guys that are out there when you were a maintenance guy and now you have your own show? I mean, that's amazing. That's really amazing.
Way to look at it, Dave. Way to look at it.
And is so cloyingly happy to be there. He's like one of the Jews in Schindler's List. I am vital to the war effort.
Well, you guys don't need to hear anymore, right?
I'd love to hear
I want to hear some more of this.
This is good stuff, because back then this was over the edge, over the top.
Take that contract. How old is she? It's 85.
Oh, please. Anyways, I don't know about you, but I've always been under the... celebrities die in threes, basically. Always, right? So it's the Celebrity Death Watch. I guarantee 2 more prominent celebrities will die before October 1st. So we're just waiting and watching.
Celebrities die in 3, but radio hosts die in 2.
I like the stuttering that you brought into it. That was good.
Everybody knows celebrities die in 2.
Oh, my God.
No, I really liked it. I'm sure I really liked it.
I want to find a hole to bury
I really enjoy this. You should sell this CD.
It's already on the internet.
Oh, it is?
I'd like to hear a little more.
I would like to hear more.
Opie,
I would really like to hear more.
Yeah, you got to remember, this was our first
Absolutely.
Our first show together.
Good stuff.
No.
But he was
George Burns in the hospital the other day.
It was a close call. Very close call.
But he got out of it.
Yeah.
98 years old. He has, like, his brain is swelling.
He pulled out.
And he pulled out of it. I was like, darn.
I always wanted to see...
What are you, lady? What are you, the lady from Misery?
Did you shake your fist in the air, did you? Wow.
This is very difficult.
When this was taped, Gina Lola Bridget had only been dead for 22 years.
Darn!
This isn't fun when it's you.
Oh, this sucks ass.
Right? Yep.
I can't.
Darn!
Got it.
The Goofus and Gallon Hour. Yep, right. Good point.
Shucks. Can I say shucks on the air?
Is shoot too strong a word?
Oh, we're in trouble now. We've PO'd the bosses.
The day after this is when Bob Grant got so angry.
I really want to hear more.
Well, that's all.
No, I want to hear more.
That's all I brought into
No, you got to have an
good
hour of that stuff.
Oh, come on.
It's like, darn. I always wanted to see George Burns singing that extreme song. If you don't like what you see here, get the funk out. But he never does that.
I turned back around.
You kind of said funk like the other word.
Yeah, that was very blue.
That was George Burns doing Carson there, right there.
I cannot even take this.
Why?
Because it's just too embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
What are you
it's good
kidding?
stuff.
Did you guys use this as a demo tape? Holy shit. This is why you got fired in Boston.
Actually, we used a lot of this and 2 other shows we did to get our job in Boston, yeah.
No, Funko. As
How
a
long
demo
were you guys
tape?
together on BAB before
I'll try to find a demo.
Take over for
Really?
Terry Schiavo? I can't imagine anyone listening to this and going, "Yeah, this is the show we want."
Well, maybe that interview about the Star Trek convention was on just ahead of it.
But, what happened
Why
was
do I
my
gotta bring him
batteries
up?
were dying. That's what happened.
All right, well, let's... no, I really... Actually, I mean, for 11 years ago, it's pretty good.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, maybe now after he's bopped on the head.
But I need a ruling. I got an obituary. Patrick O'Neill, 66. People are going, Patrick who? Now, I said it has to be a prominent celebrity. This guy was in Stepford Wives, 1975. What do you think? It's on the fence. Is he prominent enough?
Let me see, Joe. What do you think?
I rule nay.
No.
All right, so it's still 1 with 2 celebrities to go. 2 weeks from now.
2 to go.
2 to go. All right. Well, we're going to debut real fast a song from Rod Cut about the Cuban refugees.
Right. There was Billy Joel made a tribute to the Baymen.
Right.
And we figured, why not go to the other southern half of the states and make a little tribute to the Cuban boat people.
I can't can't
Wow.
even stand
I like the
listening
music
to
bed
this.
playing underneath it.
Oh, there's got to be music bed playing in the background,
I don't
right?
know what that is.
That's the law.
How
And
did
you
those-
cashed the paycheck.
How did the
Just cashed it.
I know.
That's amazing.
How did the 4 fans keep up with all those rulings? How many rulings do you do a day? I need another ruling. I need a ruling.
Opie's presiding over the show. He's not hosting it.
I know. I need a ruling.
You should have had like a gavel that would come down, but too late now. That was 11 years ago.
I bring you news from the north. Opie needs a ruling.
Yes.
I bring you news.
The Opie and Rusty Burrell show.
Here's a ruling. Get off the air.
What are you, Judge Wapner?
Oh.
I want to hear more. I really enjoy it. I like hearing all this stuff.
We're going to go on break. I need a ruling. How many people think...
You know something? In all the years we've been doing radio, and I've been in the barrel quite a few times, this is the worst ever.
Yeah, you shouldn't have even brought this up. You should never have brought this up.
It's not even bad.
Shut up, Jimmy. Jimmy is wincing and laughing at it.
I have often wondered what George Burns would sound like singing a song, and thank God I finally know. Because he's an old codger.
He's going to be able to sleep tonight, finally, Jimmy is.
85, sign me up.
There's about 10 people in the room. Let's take a ruling on how good this is.
I'd like to hear more of it. I really would.
Some people are speculating that in 11 years, even Pat from Munaki has a potential of having a radio career.
Darn.
Rich Voss and Dave Mordell at Caroline's all weekend long.
With Russ and Bonnie, and that's tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. Back to the tape.
Where
am I? Doesn't matter.
No, just play a little bit more of it.
This. I'm telling you.
It is good.
I am in
God,
Washington. I am in Washington D.C. and Dallas in June.
This is going to be a cliffhanger. It's a cliffhanger.
Anthony, XM202.
Don't have to worry about me, but I did order a dresser. Thank you.
You did?
Thank you. Yes, breaking news on the Opie and Anthony program.
A dresser?
Where
have you kept your clothes up until now?
On the floor.
Are you kidding me?
No,
Stop
man.
it.
Dude,
Hold it. I can't even believe this.
Hold on, Sally.
Okay.
Your clothes
have been piled up on the
are
floor.
piled on the floor of your room.
Anthony,
How long have you been there?
3 years.
3 years you haven't had a dresser.
No.
What is wrong with you?
I just I live differently. I can't. I don't know what it is.
Differently? That's differently than anybody in this country.
I like being kind of. I like having the feeling that I'm like a free spirit, and I don't know.
Free spirit.
I did
like you're squatting.
I finally got like a CD/DVD rack too, because all my CDs and DVDs were just kind of thrown around the living room, you know,
on the floor.
Yeah, I have a.
Aren't you afraid? Now I know. Look, I know you got a nice apartment, very nice area. Ooh. Aren't you afraid that you're going to put your pants or underwear on and like maybe a roach or a rat, a mouse turd or something is going to be in there?
Not really.
No? You don't care?
Nah, not really.
That would freak me out.
I've been wearing the same jeans for 7 days. But I'm not smelly or anything. You know.
All right.
I have good hygiene.
Good hygiene.
I have good hygiene.
How did you... Now, where did you buy this dresser? I'm fascinated.
Just around my neighborhood.
You didn't find it out on the sidewalk?
No. I've been buying nice stuff. It's just been a very slow process. I don't know.
Very slow process. In 3 years.
3 years to get a dresser goes beyond a slow process.
Yeah, that's beyond a slow process.
I understand. I'm getting it together slowly.
Wow.
Yeah.
I am stunned that you just kept your clothes on the floor.
I get them cleaned and all, and then I just pile them up nice. That's all.
And then when you need to get dressed, you just like look through the pile. You don't have.
No, I have it kind of organized. You know, shirts, jeans. Yeah.
In piles?
In piles on the floor.
Yeah.
Do you have a bed?
A really nice bed.
It's a nice bed?
Yeah.
But is it just a mattress on the floor?
No.
It actually has a headboard?
No. Are you insane?
You don't have a headboard type bedroom set?
I have the mattress and the box spring and the little.
You have a metal frame.
Yeah.
That the mattress and box spring sits on, and that's it.
That's it.
You have no headboard?
It's not important to me.
No night tables?
No.
Where you take your change and put it on and your watch and put it... This is stuff human beings do.
Yes.
No, but it doesn't bother me.
Where's your alarm clock? I know you say you don't need it and don't use it, but where is it?
No, I do need it because of the new hour. It's on the floor.
It's on the floor.
Yeah.
How high up is your bed? Because I know my bed is pretty high up.
It's really high because I got the extra mat, the extra whatever pad
Can you
and
see
stuff.
the clock from your bed?
No. Of course not.
You're living like a homeless guy, shacked up.
I know, it's cool in a way. It has that college feel to it.
College feel.
But really nice stuff.
Bag of marshmallows in the room just in case you really want that college feel.
But really nice stuff, though. I got a really nice,
nice stuff? What
TV
stuff?
And sound system.
You need stuff to have nice stuff.
I have stuff. I got couches, a leather chair. I got some nice things.
I would think.
I bought a $500 piece of art, so I'm starting.
How?
Not art, though.
Art smart. How about a bed?
It's just, I have a bed.
But you
a really nice bed.
Having a mattress on that stock metal frame that you get
With
from the
box
mattress
spring.
company. I understand with the box spring.
Oh, you want to just decorate it up nice.
No, it serves a purpose, a headboard. It has like drawers and stuff in it. And little sliding compartments.
I can't be bothered with that.
I don't have that either.
No?
I have a frame. I like a metal frame around it, like a metal headboard in a way.
Oh, that's nice.
But
I've
there's
seen
nothing
those.
like that, yeah.
My headboard has like cabinets on the sides of it. So let's say I have some Joey Buttafuoco pants for walking around the house in, and some T-shirts in there. You get out of bed, it's right there. You open up the little drawer there. I could keep my DVDs that I like watching in the bedroom over there on the side. How do you live with just a mattress box spring on a metal frame?
I don't have a TV in my bedroom.
You have no TV in your bedroom?
No, because I want to...
Do you, Jimmy?
No, but it's simply because I'm such a bad sleeper that they
Yeah.
said only sleep in your bedroom and it'll make it a little easier for you. I'm an
some
insomniac.
people. I'm not going to bash you for that. Some people just don't like having TV.
No, I don't like having... Nah, it would be cool at times, but no. No.
I don't really have room anyway in my room.
I'm just... A dresser. You finally got a dresser.
Yeah, it comes Friday.
Comes Friday.
It's going to be a little weird, yeah.
Where'd you get it?
At a place around my hood.
Oh, just like a furniture store in your neighborhood?
It's a nice dresser. It's whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah.
All right. 3 years.
I know, it's weird.
Is it a wood dresser?
Yeah.
It's nice wood?
Dude, when I do buy stuff, I don't buy cheap stuff.
Yeah.
The problem is buying the stuff.
Yeah.
I spend like... I don't know what I just said, but about $600 on a really nice photograph.
Yeah.
That takes up half of my wall and stuff,
What?
So when I do finally buy stuff, I don't go cheap, no.
Can you stack clothes on it? When you're painting?
It's a picture/table.
Wow.
Well,
all right. I have to get a can of Pledge now for the wood. Oh, well, the maid does that.
No, she does
Housekeeper.
that. And then she tells me what I need, She'll point at stuff like more.
Now it's more work for her.
More this, more that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congrats on your dresser.
Thank you.
That's a big move. 3 years.
Thank you.
Hey, this is Rich Voss from Last Comic Standing, Season 1 and Season 3, and I was also a judge on Season 2. You are listening to Opie and Anthony.
So I got an apartment update, Anthony.
Ooh.
Yeah, another fun thing happened to me in my apartment this morning.
More wildlife, is it?
Well, thanks for getting right to the punchline. I really appreciate it. It's really
sorry.
It's really going to help my story.
I was just throwing some out there. It could have been a Java log.
Thank you, Anthony. Thanks.
Oh, well.
No suspension left in this story.
Well,
Remember my brother the other day when he was passed out on my couch after his colonoscopy?
Uh-huh.
And the mouse was running around?
Right.
And I finally caught that mouse later that day after he left. I told the whole story on the air.
That's what I was referencing.
It'll probably be replayed over the weekend. That's what's cool about the weekend shows on 202. It plays all the shows from the week.
Right, so you can catch up in 1 day or 2 days.
Yeah, you really don't have to listen to the show during the week. I hate to tell people that, but you could catch up on a Saturday and Sunday. They just run them in order, right?
Yeah.
So you'll hear that story over the weekend. But he woke up from a daze and saying, "You think there's only one mouse in this apartment?"
Oh.
And that thought's been in my head the whole time. So every time I go into my really cold kitchen, that is blocked off from the rest of the apartment by a door, kind of. I have to open that door, and I'm always just like,
no heat.
It's really cold in there. I mean, there's a heater and stuff, but that's why this door is up, just to kind of you know, I don't really need the kitchen being like kind of a bachelor dude, so, you know.
Right, no cooking going on.
Not really. I mean, a little bit here and there. So, but every morning or at night even, I'm opening that and just waiting for something to be on the counter again or something like the last time.
Yeah.
And I swear, every time, just like, oh, God, please, please, you know. Sometimes making noise just in case there is, it could just scurry away.
And you don't have to see him.
Right. So this morning, I go downstairs and I'm on the computer as my coffee's brewing. It's 4 a.m. I'm ready for a fine day of radio with my pal Anthony.
There you go.
Time to check the headlines, read a little email.
Start of a new day.
See if the Hot 97 crew got fired yet.
Right. See
if we're in the paper today. You know, all the fun stuff we do every morning, right? And then I'm like, the coffee's done. Go upstairs, all happy, you know, just in my long johns because I just, you know, rolled out of bed, no shirt, no socks, which it's kind of key to the story though. That's the only reason I'm saying it. So I'm like, coffee, you know, and yes, I did go in there and start the coffee maker, and then I just closed the door, so I'm thinking nothing of it. All right, apartment's pretty dark because my eyes are still adjusting. Do you do that in the morning, by the way? I have all my lights on dimmers, and I keep it really, really low when I first wake up, and slowly but surely, it's almost like the sun's coming up in my apartment. As that hour goes by, I'm like turning the lights up.
Turning the lights up more? No, I'm not that calculated.
No, it's not even being calculated. I mean, you know, when we first started doing morning radio, that bright light first thing in the morning in the apartment would kill me. It would go right through me. So
I try to keep it pretty dark, I think.
Yeah. So it's so it's still very early. So the apartment's very dark with just slight dimmers on, so I can get to the dark kitchen. So all happy, and I open the kitchen door. Right.
There's a little oil, huh?
I'm getting ready to reach for my coffee cup, and I hear my garbage pail.
Rustling?
Really loud rustling, and now it's dark in the kitchen. I'm there, and I'm like, oh my God. The first thought was you describing a subway, New York City subway rat.
Yeah.
'Cause this is loud rustling. I'm like,
was the pail moving at all?
No.
Wasn't jumping around a little
That would have
bit?
helped the story, but no, I'll tell it how it is. No,
right.
I should have said that.
But you heard it.
No, I heard it.
Rustling.
No, and the rustling was very loud, okay? And I just had like I didn't have a garbage bag in there because I just emptied the garbage last night because that's my new thing is emptying garbage every day, just keeping all food out of the apartment. So, but I forgot I had a little snack or whatever last night, so I had a little grocery bag, you know, with a couple things in. That's it, at the bottom of the garbage. So it was in there. I'm like, oh, my God. And I'm thinking how you were describing these nasty New York City subway rats. I'm like,
they're the size of cats.
And I'm like, oh, my God. My heart went up into my throat again.
Yeah.
Now I have to turn the light on. I'm like, oh, God. I turn the light on, and I look into the pail, and sure enough, it is just, you know, rustling. I think it knows I'm in there now, and it's now just trying to get out, but it's kind of like, you know, tangled in the bag, I guess. I'm like, holy ass.
Now what?
So now I'm ready to be just the biggest wimp and just run away and or kick the pail and then run and let it just hide. But I'm thinking, this is my opportunity to get another one of these things out of my apartment.
True, he's already trapped.
So I'm like, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. So I pick up the little pail, and it's in there, and the rustling is really loud. I'm like, this effing thing is going to jump out of this freaking pail.
Jumped out right on you?
Oh, that's what I'm thinking. That's what you think, right? It's going to jump right on you. Which would literally, I'm not even kidding, I think I would have a heart attack.
You just die right there.
I would have a heart attack, and I still don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a mouse, a rat. So, I mean, there's no real great ending to the story, but, you know, now I have, you know, no shoes or socks on, just long johns, no shirt, and I just grab my keys, and I'm just carefully carrying this pail, like I don't want to, you know, shake it too much because I don't want to, you know, this thing to totally panic and get out of here, you know?
Out.
So I'm like carefully, you know, carrying the pail out of the apartment like it's a bomb or something, you know. I'm like, oh, my God. Get outside. Obviously, it's 5 degrees. I'm freezing my ass off. Now I'm like, I need to know what it is. So I just emptied the garbage, you know, right on the sidewalk.
You just dumped it out?
Oh, yeah. Now I'm just waiting for it to make its appearance, you know. And unfortunately, there's no great end to the story. And finally, mouse number 2.
Did you see him?
Oh, yeah, I saw him.
Yeah?
Mouse number 2 walks out of just finally, you know, runs out of the garbage.
So the first one had a friend.
And then I kind of chased it a little bit down the sidewalk because I'm like, because you're an idiot. You get these thoughts in my head. you know, I remember you saying, well, maybe the mouse is going to come back into the apartment.
True.
So I'm running down, not running, but walking, you know, following it down the sidewalk a little bit as it's going over snow piles, looking at it like, is this the same mouse? I'm like,
How would you know?
Oh, because I studied the last one, because remember it was staring at me from the TV?
Yeah.
And this one looked like it was smaller, so I'm like, tell me there's just a bunch of mice.
There probably
And then
are.
you said in the office that when I was seeing the mouse, that one mouse, that it was probably a bunch of them that I was seeing.
Could have been. Yeah, maybe you weren't looking at one mouse. It was probably like 5 mice in there that you're looking at, and now you're going to see them. You're a ground floor guy, so that's rough.
Well, here's the problem. Ground floor guy, older apartment. I mean, it's a really nice apartment. It's a real old building. And they did a lot of construction to the brownstone next to me.
Oh,
I mean, a lot. Like
drives all the road and
Oh, I mean, where my apartment was shaking all summer long.
Yep.
So I'm thinking they shook things up, which makes, things want to, move on.
Yep.
So, obviously, I got to get the mouse traps now.
You got vermin.
Yeah, I'm not convinced that that's it. I got 2 of them out so far.
Are you going to get the humane traps or the ones that snap their necks off?
No. I want to hear that BAM in the middle of the night.
And know you got one.
Oh, yeah.
One that then they end up. It's so sick to look at the trap after that. Sometimes maybe they just got a leg. Sometimes it's like right across their back. And sometimes it gets their head and neck where it crushes it. You don't want to look at that.
No,
it's kind of horrific. All bloody mouse head.
My brother told me what to do. He says, get the mouse traps and throw them in bags. Makes cleanup a lot easier, he said.
Wow.
Because I told you, he used to live on the Upper East Side, way uptown, where it was just nasty.
You get like a paper lunch bag?
Yeah.
And you put the mouse trap in there.
Yeah, with a little cheese. Or actually, my brother, he's like an expert. Because he used to live, I told you, he lived with his rugby pals.
What a great idea.
And they had rats where they were so drunk all the time. They were excited when they heard a rat in their kitchen. They all just went hunting. No joke. And these are, rugby guys that have to outdo each other. So, of course, they're not like me running away from a stupid little mouse. They're like, watch what I could do. Yeah, exactly. Just getting stupid, right. So, but he says peanut butter works the best. He goes, it's peanut butter, mouse trap, in a bag, no problem. Clean up is a breeze.
You hear the snap, or you look in the bag, you see something furry. You just roll the bag up, throw it away.
Done.
That is pretty smart.
Done.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, someone's saying I need a glue trap. Now
those are disgusting.
Yeah, because now I can't.
The mouse is trapped, all stringy with the glue.
Nah, I can't look at that crap. No way. Ben, what's
up? They come under your door too. They can get under. You have to get the thing. I have them on my door. No. You just gotta go to the hardware store. You've got to block any room under your door. Because I had one. That's how he got in.
They flatten out. It's amazing.
Yeah. Don't tell me that. Are you serious?
Yeah. That's all you got to do, though. They'll never come back. That's how they get in.
You get a piece of metal weather stripping or something.
No, there's something between my refrigerator and the counter. There's like there's a space.
Yeah.
Because I once saw a really big one. This is where it all started. About a year ago, I saw a big one, and I think I brought it up on the show when we first started. Maybe I didn't, or maybe because I don't know the difference between the radio show and just hanging out with all you guys. So
we forget what we talk about.
We forget, but it was when my brother was over with his family and left. I told you all that with the stuff that all their food was laid out, and I went in the kitchen one day and there was a big one munching on the trail mix, and I freaked out and I left so fast that I thought it was a mouse, but everyone's like, well, if you think you saw a mouse, it really means it's a rat.
Yep.
But I saw the thing quickly kind of turn around and go between the refrigerator and the counter. So that's where they're coming from.
Hole in the wall back there,
probably
maybe?
Something.
Yeah.
So I got to get my loser landlord that could care less about, making his tenants happy. You're going to have to raise holy hell and get him in there.
Call an exterminator.
Yeah, I guess.
Get him in there. Professional.
So there you have it. Let's see. Mike in Kansas City. What's up, Mike?
Hey, I just want to let Opie know he should cover every crack and crevice. Those mice can squeeze through a hole the size of a nickel.
Yeah, I've seen that, man. It's pretty weird looking. These mice can get anywhere. If you think your house is mouse-proof, forget about it. Under the door.
I get the traps today. Simple as that. Eventually they're going to get the hint. When they start smelling other mouse death, I think.
Death.
Well, these animals know that crap.
Mouse holocaust going on in Opie's house.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm punching out.
All right, thanks.
And then he put me out in the cold and let me sit here all night. It was 6 degrees. He didn't let me in.
Jeff in D.C.,
There
what's
were
up?
paper bags with the corpses of my friends inside them.
Awful.
Yeah, pretty bad. Go ahead, Jeff.
You're going to set these traps?
Hold on.
Sorry. You're going to set these traps? I got to... Roll tape, please. I have to see you setting a mouse trap.
Why?
You know how nerve-wracking it is to set those things?
No, I could do that.
Oh, no.
He hit it right on the head. You got to get an exterminator. Why do you even want to deal with this?
Yeah.
I dealt with this once, and I got an exterminator, and I got the things fixed, and I never had the problem again.
Yeah,
they carry the bubonic plague, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something behind the refrigerator. God knows when we move that refrigerator. Playing hide and seek.
Something behind the fridge.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Hey, Opie, you got to get the green bait cubes.
The what?
They're green bait cubes. They're
Bait
poisonous.
cubes.
Uh-huh.
You throw them behind your refrigerator, behind the stove. They eat this stuff. If they've got young, they take it back to feed their young. And they literally hemorrhage from the inside.
And they die in the walls, and you smell rotting mammal.
That's what I was going to say. That's why I don't think I could go the poison route, because then now you got the smelly dead corpses.
Dead mouse in your walls.
They're back in the wall. You won't find it.
Yeah, you'll smell it. Yes, you will. Dead, rotting meat. You got to get them out of there.
All right, thank you, Jeff.
All right, punching out.
Bye. Let's say hi to Brian. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Opie.
Yeah.
Listen, first of all, it's freaking cold out here. I'm like an hour away from New York, and it's minus 15, so
Yeah,
I'll
we're
take
an
you
island.
5 degrees anytime.
Where are you?
But mice, where?
Yeah.
I'm heading down Route 17 going towards, like, Nanuet. It's like an hour
Oh, my
away.
God, it's brutally cold
Anyway,
up that way.
I had mice. I used to live in Newburgh, and first of all, I'd hang out in the stove, right? I actually had some food out there, and my girlfriend was staying over for the night, and like I came out downstairs, and like the food's all eaten. I accused her of eating the food, and she's like, I didn't eat the food, but it was a freaking mouse. So what you do is you take some coconut. I know you don't get out to the store much because you're a bachelor and everything, but if you happen to go pass by a grocery store, grab a coconut, take a piece of coconut and like toast it with a match, put it on the mouse trap, and guaranteed you'll have a mouse. Guaranteed.
Peanut butter works.
Yeah, all right.
What kind of scumbag are you that you're bitching at your chick for eating food?
No, she was bitching at him, right?
She made a mess. Well,
I think he was
mouse.
bitching at her for taking the food.
Oh, really?
Like, what, are you eating the food? What,
dude, how
what,
much
were you stranded somewhere?
And what? And
how much did the mouse eat that you're bitching that your chick was eating it?
And is your chick anorexic? Because what? You're noticing that a tiny little dime-sized piece of food is missing?
You get fat, I'm leaving you, bitch.
Right.
Would you have a scrap of bread, you bitch? What an animal.
All right, I figured I'd share. We don't have to talk about mice.
Mice.
You know, that's.
I hate mices.
But you know, it's an update. Mouse number 2 has been caught.
Yep.
And now I'm convinced there's at least another one, if not more.
Good luck, you
so
city
obvious
dwellers.
now.
Good luck. I adore the suburb. You know what I see as far as wildlife? I'll see a little squirrel outside on my porch. Or I'll see a bluebird in the tree. Whippoorwill, whippoorwill. Or then I look, it's a little kitten is walking on the porch. I think I'm going to take him out a piece of my chicken I had today. Yeah, that's the wildlife I like. I don't like city cockroaches and mice and rats cohabitating with me.
I haven't seen the cockroaches lately. I had a couple of those, too.
Oh.
But this is all normal stuff for New York City apartments.
They scurry when you turn the lights on.
Yeah, it's
so
a
you
little...
don't see them as much as you would a mouse.
Yeah, it's a little creepy, the cockroaches as well. So.
You know what the worst... When I was living in Brooklyn, man, I'd be on the computer, you're sitting there, and then out of your peripheral vision, you just see something kind of move.
That's right. Yes!
And you look, and stuck on your wall is a cockroach. and the way they move, just... They're so fast and disgusting. The little antennas moving around. Oh, God, you can't catch them. They're gone, and they'll disappear into, like, your couch, or all of a sudden they're gone by your dining room table. You don't know where he went. Might be under there. Might be in between where you put the extra piece in when family comes over.
Yeah.
He's just hiding in there, eating the gunk that collects in there, waiting to poke his head up during dinner.
All right,
Hi, big city cockroach here. What's for dinner?
You have a
disgusting mess.
You have a way of describing things, man.
I don't like them.
It is a true talent.
Thank you, Opie.
It really is a true talent.
When I lived in that apartment,
not many people could give me the heebie-jeebies, but how you describe things, man.
I give it. You ever play hopscotch walking down the street on a summer day? Where you're walking and all of a sudden these huge cockroaches are just winging back and forth along the sidewalk. And I'm not even talking about the ones you even see in your house, which are big. But these things on the street, they're like the homeless cockroach. They're just these huge things on the street that are walking over. We went out one night, me, my girlfriend, friends that included other girls and stuff, and they're wearing these open-toed shoes. And one girl actually had one walk over her open-toed shoe. And a scream that you'd only hear in a horror movie just comes out. And what happened? What? I'm picturing, a gang of 5 people with knives stabbing her. No. Cockroach.
Oh, she didn't yell, what, are you going to shoot me?
Oh.
We'll get into that story next. Which
tragic.
Is horrific.
More animals on the street.
Really fast, speaking of that, one time waiting for a subway.
Yeah.
Rat bumped into me.
Bumped into you?
Swear.
Your shoulder to shoulder? Oh, sorry, pal.
Yeah.
City
no,
rat.
I'm on the platform, and just like you described, sometimes these creatures get displaced and they start just scurrying as fast as they can.
Yep.
Well, something was going on with this rat, and he just, zigging and zagging, hit me in the leg, and then jumped down onto the tracks. Wasn't going to take a nibble or anything, but just wanted to get to, back into hiding or whatever.
Nope.
I don't know where it came from, but all of a sudden I just felt, boom, something hit my leg, and I look, and just in time to see it kind of go over the ledge into the tracks.
I'll take a little raccoon in the suburbs. You see your garbage pail rattling around a little bit. You go to check it out. What pops his little head up? Oh, he's wearing a mask. Look, it's a little raccoon. Our pests are adorable out in the suburbs, aren't they? Little raccoon. The ugliest thing you get is the possum walking around that looks like he's perpetually smiling. Hi, I'm a possum. I'm just going back to the woods. Just came out for some of your suburban trash that's outside of your house. Fine, take a little away with you. Not these big, disgusting rats and bugs. Yuck.
Well, we got a lot of phone calls coming in now, so should we...
They're giving me the heebie-jeebies just reading some of them.
All right, now let's go to Mike the trucker. Go ahead, Mike.
Hey, guys. What's going on this morning?
Hey.
I had a horrible mouth story. We pulled a practical joke on a buddy of mine in college, and the end result of the practical joke was because of mice that we introduced into his car. He was the kind of guy that his car, he always had a bunch of trash and, fast food shit in the back.
Oh, the guys that just throw it over their shoulder.
Filthy.
Please don't tell me this story ends with death.
Feeder mice, that people that have snakes buy them
He's
for
forging
food or
ahead
whatever.
with the story, Opie, not stopping even for us talking.
That's fine. Go ahead, Mike.
And, anyway...
The listeners heard, and now they're waiting.
Buying feeder mice and putting them in there, and apparently they were breeding, whatever. He was driving across campus. One of them jumped up, on the headrest, and it scared the shit out of him. He wrecked his car, and dude's, in a wheelchair. He's paralyzed from the waist down now.
Nice, funny joke.
Damn it, I don't have my laugh button today.
Yeah, well, the guy was a real cocksucker, so it doesn't matter anyway. But
wow, that's really
for a few minutes we kind of felt bad about it. But
scummy thing to do.
All right.
Anywho, all right, guys, punch it.
All right, thank you, Mike. Let's go to Ryan. Hey, Ryan.
Hey, Owen, how you guys doing?
Good. Make it fast. We got to take a break and move on to other things here.
Okay, man. I just had an apartment in Kansas City down by the plaza. I used to go downstairs at night, and I'd hear all this rustling around, so I know what you're talking about. Oh, anyway, I set up these mouse traps down by the kitchen in these great big holes I thought were for pipes or something. Anyway, the traps would be gone the next morning. They'd be gone. Anyway,
the trap would be gone?
The trap would be gone.
That's a rodent with attitude, man.
Yeah. So,
someone's going to teach you a lesson.
Oh, God.
Stealing the traps.
I tied a wire to it and hooked it to the wall.
Yeah.
The next day, it was in there. It was in the wall. So I pulled on this thing, and this dang chihuahua-looking leg was on there. It chewed its own leg off.
Oh, wow.
It was a rat.
Chewed his leg off.
And there was a morning when I went downstairs. I opened up the door, and I had a dog, and so I had, like, the dog food and everything sitting over there. I opened up the door, looked in there, and there was one sitting on the dog food eating. And I look at him, I'm like, excuse me, and I shut the door, and I just walked back out.
Yeah, just leave him.
You know,
let him eat.
You could call me a wimp, whatever, but I guarantee there's a lot of tougher guys than me out there that have been you know, scared S-less by these rats and
rats
and mice and
never
stuff.
want to deal with them.
That's a good story, Ryan.
Punch it out.
Rat can't stay down with 3 barrels in him. He's got a wire tied to the trap, and it drags it right into the wall and chews his own rat arm off. That is heinous.
You know what? I'm getting a hotel tonight. I'm not going to be able to sleep in my apartment.
Oh, what would you do if you woke up and something was in the sheets with you?
Nah.
Nibbling at your toes or just cuddling up for warmth by your feet. Oh.
All right, my apartment's going to be 100 degrees starting
Dude,
tonight.
I would lose my mind. I can't have anything like even touching me.
Right.
You know, if something brushed up against me while I was sleeping, I would lose my mind. I would scream.
All right, let's get one more in before a quick break. Jim in the Poconos. Go ahead, Jim.
Hey, what's up, guys? I work for the phone company, and when we're in Lower Manhattan in downtown Brooklyn, you can shine the flashlight on the wall in some of these basements, and the walls move.
Yeah.
Don't be in cockroaches, man.
Oh.
It's like, you want to talk about, it freaks you out. That's what it comes down to, is the easiest way to put it.
Could you imagine sleeping, and you're sleeping with your mouth open, and a roach comes in and starts feeding on your teeth and gums?
All right.
Oh, and you wake up like, what? And a big roach is in your mouth? Oh.
I want to move on, but Chris has a story here. Chris,
All right.
go ahead.
Hey, I'm a cop, and me and my partner got dispatched to a call about a raccoon in somebody's basement. And we got there and opened up the door, and all of a sudden this raccoon jumps out at me and my partner and chases us out of the basement. Scared the shit out of me, man. I've never been so scared in my life, even on robberies and stuff like that.
You don't know what those things are going to do, and they will attack you. They'll come running out after you.
Raccoons, yeah.
That's why you just look at them through your sliding glass door. That's it. Look, he's all cute. Sometimes you get deer out there in the suburbs. You look out in your backyard. Hey, look, it's Bambi. Yeah.
Yeah, but those things jump through glass sometimes. There's a story every year, a deer, you know, going through someone's glass.
Running at full speed into a sliding glass door.
And now they're stuck in your place just wreaking havoc.
Bleeding all over everything.
There was a story this week. Maybe we could find it or someone could send it in. That exact thing.
Oh, the old guy?
Yeah.
Inside the house, and a buck ran into his house.
Yeah.
And started trying to have sex with him. Yeah. This big buck was grabbing him with his hooves and trying to have sex with him.
Do you have the actual story? That was this week, right?
Yeah.
How did we miss a story like that?
How do you go through life and it ends up you're getting raped by a buck in your own home? Ow! Knocks him off his little rascal. Maybe he saw him on his rascal and thought it was another deer or something.
Yeah, all right.
It's horrible.
This concludes our broadcast day. The Opie and Anthony Show.